just might get a goal. But I hope Arsenal too.
Jim?
If that man there is fit, Spurs have a chance. If he's not, I love that phrase. If he's not, then I think Arsenal will do it and be worthy favourites. Okay?
Time then to join.
Not exactly a day of Browning out to be in England now that April's there. It's a touch. Vanden Hauwe, and the free kick is in his favour. Vanden Hauwe, who wears number 3, playing at right back, with Justin Edinburgh wearing 2 on the left side. A position that he's really made his own, Edinburgh, in this cup run. First touch for that fellow whose name I can't remember for a moment. Wasn't the friendliest of balls.
David Howe playing on the left side of midfield, almost pushing up on Lee Dixon, who likes to get forward, and that be, I think, something he's going to keep an eye on, Dixon's forward runs.
Howes is now forward of Edinburgh. It's nicely done. Allen challenged just in time. Gascoigne is offside. Flag is up. Gascoigne was offside. But I think the referee is in fact just going to give the goal kick. Gascoigne wanted a corner, but there was Stewart. Adams flying through the air. Won by Lee Dixon. Second time. Allen. The early attacking ideas coming from Tottenham. First time Gascoigne's been able to dwell on the ball, faced then by Paul Davis. Gascoigne, whose free kick Stewart met against Blackpool, started the Tottenham scoring, and he scored in every round after that. Made the first and involved in everything since. Mabbutt has gone forward with Stewart to the right, Lineker and Howes to the left. Is Gascoigne going to have a crack? He is, you know. Oh, no! Brilliant! Is there anything left from this man to surprise us? That was one of the finest free kicks that this stadium has ever seen. Seaman got his hands, couldn't hold.
And I thought when he ran up and he appeared to be shooting, I thought that's a bit optimistic from that range, but he hit it superbly. I still think David Seaman will be a bit disappointed because he got a hand to it, and you feel a goalkeeper of his class having from that distance and getting the hand to it, should have pushed it out. But all credit to that man, Paul Gascoigne, he's done it again.
The goal in the 5th minute. To put that out of his mind. With the risk of upsetting all the Arsenal fans. Yes, quite right. Edinburgh, the challenge. Tottenham supporters just pointing out to the Arsenal supporters that they've gone a little. Enjoyed playing in midfield. Stewart, nice little touch from Gascoigne. Allen was onside, plenty forward. Mabbutt trying to get there. Smith, it's gone in! In his own 6-yard area, but that was the flick that did it. There, put Allen away. Howes was forward, Mabbutt was forward, Smith was back, Lineker.
They've just somehow got to compose themselves.
There's the Swede, Limpar. A great deal about Arsenal now. Paul Merson hasn't been in the game yet, but he's not alone in that with producing anything. On by Bowles. A free kick, backing in by Smith. It's not the sort of thing you expect to happen to you before lunchtime on a Sunday.
Well, they've had such an excellent run in recent weeks when they surged to the top of the table, Arsenal. If anyone can come back from conceding 2 goals...
Merson. Paul Davis. Strong challenge by Sedgley. Adams. Sedgley slipped a bit. Gascoigne peels for the throw. How many times would you feel he wastes some? Winterburn. Limpar, immediately Van den Houw to him. Gascoigne is the extra man. Didn't exactly play that by the book, Tottenham, but they won the ball. Many people might have felt that Gascoigne was too close and not covering his fullback, but he got the ball. Many people think that he should have then. Gascoigne, fouled by Thomas. Gascoigne takes, away by Bold. Stewart. And use of the hand and a push and shove. Gascoigne being pulled away, getting involved when he wanted to get on with the game, and the referee will now talk to Gascoigne. Do find a point on it. I'm not really in this semi-final yet. Might be now. This is Limpar. To the far side, he's unmarked. Up comes Gascoigne. Arsenal moving out, so Gascoigne tries to take them on. What Tottenham player at this juncture is not. Good recovery by Adams, but only to Gascoigne. Allen, Van den Houw on the overlap. Beat both Lineker and Gascoigne. Ways, Lineker, it's a bit short. Well won by Gascoigne. Back again to Lineker. Allen to the right, Samways the other way. Good challenge again by Adams. Samways. Kick. Arsenal's way, quickly taken. Dixon wasn't really ready for that. Did him no favours. Gascoigne after just a little flick by Dixon. It was almost as though, well, I wouldn't put it past him. It was almost as though Gascoigne was aware of the flick, came back and said, I'm going to take it away from you again. Well, that looked like a handoff by Merson. It's just a Tottenham throw. He always knew he was going to take it. Mabbott, Lineker, a couple of times, Mabbott. Limpar, Winterburn, and Gascoigne, a stumble.
As Paul Gascoigne and David Howe been out several weeks, and you just wonder in the last half an hour of a game like this whether they'll begin to feel the pace. But
here's Campbell again, challenged by Mabbott. Gascoigne. He's composing thoughts for half-time. And there's Limpar. It's been said that his form hasn't been quite what it was earlier in the season. They need him to find it. A long spell without scoring, Limpar, which has an effect. Gascoigne hasn't shirked anything. In fact, he's invited people to give him the ball. Just a couple of centimetres. In he comes. Not quite. Smith. Free kick. Allen. Gascoigne. Elaborate dummy. Good tackle. He's made three. A couple of examples already of the Arsenal fullbacks getting forward. That's a free kick against Limpar. I think calming things a bit for Gascoigne. 10 minutes of the second half have elapsed. No additions to the score, but Arsenal playing far, far better. Tottenham not quite as well. Dixon. Long for Campbell, met by Sedgley. Edinburgh. Good pass. Neatness from Arsenal. Gascoigne. Hasn't been involved anything like as much. Free kick is against him. And Gascoigne, who really hasn't been involved in the second half, and I think the indications are that he won't be on for much longer. We've had an hour of the match, 2/3 of the contest. 3 goals, 2-1 in favour of Tottenham. Smith. And the substitution will now be made. Gascoigne, who has written his notes on this semi-final, but beaten by the shortness of the time since the stomach operation. And an example to any professional player, Gary Mabbott, and he's going to bring his team back here for the final. And Gazza with the kisses and being kissed, and I look at Terry Venables. Goodness me, they were kids together, Venables and Gascoigne. Lineker joining in. The delight is all Tottenham's, and on the pitch are players of Arsenal, knowing that their dream of a second double for that club have gone. Gascoigne giving the match an electrifying start. What's it right? And Gascoigne will run all around Wembley. Lineker, who was on the losing side for Everton, gets his chance to make amends for that. David Rocastle consoles Michael Thomas. The first Wembley semi-final has been a triumph for Tottenham Hotspur, and Paul Gascoigne wants to make absolutely sure that everyone here is aware of that.
Goes over to the crowd, gives it the lead. But I mean, when you think he had the operation, 5 weeks, played once in midweek, and here he was, playing for an hour, and there's no question he gave Spurs the launching pad to come back here in May.
Gascoigne's free kick in the 5th minute. Lineker, Tottenham second in the 10th.